We're good. Let's start over. Lateral reaches. I am Ron. This is Ageless Balance. Reach up. Just in case you missed it on the first time around, let me mute you, Nancy. Yep, should be easier than that. There we go. Got a mouse issue. And up. Go right straight across the front. In case you missed it, we are going to do today and only today weight shift and single leg balance while moving. That's the fun stuff. That's what makes the class fun. And over and back. One more time. Reach across and reach across. Shoulder rolls, little ones. Start out with just warming the shoulders up. You will need them. We'll be using the chair for part of it. You can use the chair for all of it if you would like. Don't rely on the chair and use it for everything, but it's got to be there for balance in case you have any issues. If you feel unsafe with the movement that we do, be right next to the chair so that you can use it to help you with the move. All right, shake that out. We're just going to grab onto the chair, shoulders back, chest out in neutral position, heels side by side, bring up the heel to the back, keeping the legs, the knees, and thighs right next to each other. Stay with that one leg. Just use these muscles in the back of the leg, those hamstrings, to lift the leg and back down. Stationary leg, little bend in the knee, foot flat on the floor, and up. We're just warming up right now. This is not dynamic balance yet. Up and back down. Other side, same thing. Just some pulses up there. Get as high as you can. One last squeeze. Let it go down. Rest for a second. Bring it back up. Each time as that muscle warms up, you get a little higher. Get that little squeeze in at the end, though. That's the key. Up and back down. So we're going to be using a lot of hips, so we want to make sure we get those muscles warmed up first. To the side, a little bend in both knees. Bring one leg out to the side, toe pointed forward, leading with that heel. So again, up. Squeeze these muscles on the side as you lift it, and down. And back. So right now we're just warming them up. You don't have to go too hard, but lead with that heel. It's really important that you don't let the toe roll out to the outside, that you bring that heel up and back. So that ankle never moves through this. Leg doesn't move within the socket. All that's happening is pulling to the outside, no rotation at all. And up, no static at all either, as Steely Dan would say. Other side. Out and back in. Wasn't a big Steely Dan fan at first. They grew on me after a while. Out to the side. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the outside of the hip. And bring it back in. Up. And back. One more time. This is just warm up is all we're doing right here. Hip flexors. Bring the leg up into a march. High as you can get it. And as high as you can get it is as high as you can get it, not as high as I can get it or anybody else. Just what's right for you. Bring it up and back down. Use these muscles in the front of the hip to lift the leg. Goes back down. You control the drop. Toe, ball of the foot, heel, other side, heel, ball of the foot, toe. Bring it right straight up. Keep your alignment right here. Stays the same all the way. And back down. Don't let the knee go out and foot come in. Most common thing that happens. Up and back down. Last one. Warm it up and bring it in. Knee extensions. So go to that march. Stop right here. Extend at the knee. Bring it back in and drop it down. Stay on that side. Lift the leg. These are very separate moves. It's not a kick. And back down. It's a lift for a march. Stop when the upper leg is parallel with the floor at the highest. If you can't get it up that high, that's fine. Wherever is right for you, that it stops moving, that's where you go. And then you extend the knee as a separate move. Again, as far out as that leg will come and back down. Your flexibility, how stretched your muscles are, how flexible they are, will really depend on how high you can get that, how far the leg will come out, and back down. One more time. So we're working the quadriceps here as we do that up and out, in and down, up, Extend, make sure you've got the shoulder blades back. Stationary leg, little bend in the knee. Up, in, and down. One more time. Extend, bring it in and down. Back of the chair, up on the balls of the feet. We want to get the ankles before we start any of these movements. Make sure we get them warmed up. Flexible. It's where you're most likely to have a problem is the ankles don't have that movement that you need, especially on weight shifting and going to bringing one foot up off the floor. That's where it's super important that that ankle can roll, so it can always keep that stationary leg, the foot flat. Remember, your weight is in the ball of the foot, and it goes all the way across from inside to outside. And back down, up, and back down. Last one of the warm-ups. Toes up, stretching the muscles in the back of the lower leg, those calf muscles. And the toes up, warming up those muscles in the front, around the shins. Keep the body upright as you do this. So you don't want to lean forward, butt back to bring the toe up. That doesn't give you the stretch that you're looking for. And down. One more time. Up. And back down. Chair out of the way. Side steps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. Just over and back. Tapping. Take your time. Toe forward on the ball of the foot. Heel comes up first. Ball of the foot. Step out. Toe is still forward. You've kept that leg in alignment. Down. In. Other one. Out. And in. Lift the leg up. That is more important. How high the leg can come up is more important than how wide you can go. How low can you go? How wide can you go? How high can you go? That's it. Back and over. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, and 4. All right. Marching. Just like we did with the chair. This time balancing on that single leg with movement. As that leg comes up, knee goes out, weight shifts forward. Core has to work to hold you back here. Keep you over those hips, over that stationary leg. That's your base of support. You need to be right over the top of that. Up. A column is straight up, has its most strength when it is totally in alignment all the way down. You start getting off a little bit on part of it. You've just put all sorts of weight imbalance into that column or into you. Up and back down. Up and back down. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that same thing, but we're going to step forward, big step, and then back. Pick the foot up and walk it back. Take your time. Forward on the ball of the heel. Pick the heel up first and then come down. Back, small, small. All that matters is that you get that knee up, weight shift forward, stabilize, and then come back again. One more time. Up and back. We're going to do that. Step forward, up, stop here, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and now step back. 1 to the left, 1 to the right. And up, forward, out to the side, back to the middle, and then back. 1, 2, 1, 2, forward, 1, 2, to the side, and back. Make sure you're taking these nice, easy steps. 1, 2, 1, 2, and forward. 1. You can go any direction you want. I'm going any direction I think of. So you can too. Let's go. Out and back. All right. Up, out, back to the middle, step back. Out to the side, back to the middle, out, back to the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, 1, 2. Forward. 1, 2, 1. Working the brain here. Okay, that's good. That was that part of it. So here we're going to get your chair nearby. We're going to take that leg up, give you a little more challenge. So we're going to do a 4 count pulse. 2, 3, 4, and down. You can ball the foot on the floor, knee up, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. All you're looking for is how many times can you do this without having to put the foot back down? If you need it back down, just put it back down. And what you'll find is that as you do this for a while, you'll need to put it down less until you're doing the full 2, 3, 4, and down. Have that chair right there. Have your hand over the back of it in case you need it to fall into. If you're having any issues with balance whatsoever, grab, get stabilized, back to the middle, and start over. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put it down, go to the other side. This one's tough. When you make that switch, 2, 3, and 4, and down. 1, 2. It's all about keeping that foot flat on the floor and staying in alignment. Toe, hip, ankle, everything pointed right up front. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other side, down, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and back, down. We're going to go side to side again, but this time step to the side, bring that foot up. Other side, step, and bring it up. So just what we did there, but now we added that lateral move that we did before. Again, tap the toe if you need to and just pick it up off the floor. And then go back. So you step, tap, raise the toe up, and then go back again. Same on the other side. And just see if you can keep that foot up, knee up off the floor, or knee up, foot off the floor. Whoa, little push there. Other side, and back, over, and back. So we can make this a little more challenging by changing things up. We're still going to go on the side like this, and up, 2, 3, and 4, and now back, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, step out, 2, 3, 4, and back, in, 1, 2, 3, I got off, 4, step, I can't count, step down and over, 3, 4, and up and over, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4, and back. All right, now what we can do with this is step, 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Out. Again, if you need to, tap the toe. To do this, 4 and back, 2, 3, 4, over, 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and down. That's that. That is lateral and forward and back sagittal movement. Trying to get both in, and a lot of brain work in here too. At least for me, it is. It's like, We're going to start out right here, wide stance, knees bent a little bit. Athletic stance right here. Back. Knees don't go past the toes. They stay right over the laces of the shoes. And you just bring the heel up. Do a weight shift. Getting down in that stance. Feel yourself when you come down. This leg, one leg is dropping down, the heel's going down. The other one, the knee is flexing at the same time so that you have a nice smooth strike when you hit the floor. You're not just pounding it on the floor. You're going down both knees and then back up again, putting as much shock absorption into this move as possible. Up and up. This time, bring the foot in and step it back, in. Stay in that low stance, up and up. Step out, go down, bring it in, back and up, over. Tap the toe. This is where, if you can, knee comes up and you stop it. Again, as you're coming down, both knees are moving at the same time to protect those joints. Up, hold, up. Start bringing that knee across if you can. down, and up. Whoa, up, up, and up. That was too fast. I wasn't catching my balance whenever I started bringing that knee across before I went back again. I was just doing back and forth. That's easy. There's no balance involved in that. This full stop is when you're using all those muscles in the body instead of just weight shifting back and forth and letting momentum do all the work. Because if you do this and go back, all you got to do is lean your weight that way, and it's going to take you right back again. Here you have to come to a full stop over the leg and back. Now, with any of these, when you get to the point where you're most comfortable, feeling a little challenged, but for the most part you feel comfortable, that's where you need to be. If you get to a point where you're here and you're wobbling constantly, don't do that. Use the one that was previous to that. All right, like we did before, we're going to come up, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and back. So now we're taking this side, 2, 3, 4, instead of just nice and straight right up front, crossing the body, additional momentum off to that side, and back. If it doesn't work for you, it's toe on the floor, 2, 3, and 4. These are 2 steps. If you need to, put the chair in front of you. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and back. 1, whoa, 2, 3, and 4. I needed the chair. 1, 2, that was my left leg. Not as strong as my right. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and back down. Ooh. Stay in that wide stance. We're going to go to the side, up, and back down. Small move. Up on the ball of the foot, lift the ball of the foot up off. You got a little lean going out to the side here, and then back to the other side. So what you're trying to do is teach the core, strengthen it up to begin with, and also how to bring you back to center if your weight shifting goes out past the leg. Because now all your momentum is going that way. It takes the entire upper body to pull you back again, or the hips all the way up. Upper body, especially the core. Core is the biggest piece here. Hold for a count, and up. And see if you can get just a little bit deeper with it. So here again, chair is important on this one. Go out. See if you can lean out just a little bit more, and then to the other side, up and out. All you're doing is trying to get yourself momentum to the side, just like if you were to trip to the side, or if you got knocked, somebody bumped you and you got knocked to the side, you would need to be able to come back again. Most of the time, if the brain's not ready for it, it's just going to take you right out to the side. Start reaching an arm out, making it a little more challenging even. Out and out. Out and out. And the best thing to do with that is you start out slow, take it easy on the first few, nice and small, and then work up to it. All you're trying to do is, when you're in a safe position or in a safe space, what you want is the brain to figure out what to do. Because the brain is what activates first. When you start falling, the brain has to bring you back to center. You don't have the time to think about it. It's going to react automatically. Right here. Into, heels up, little bit of a march there, and then see if you can take it just a little bit faster. Bring up on those heels. See if you can stay on the balls of the feet. If you can't, drop one heel down. See if you can stay up there like that. And we're going to go step out and step in, step out, step in, and back, out, and back. So what you're trying to do here is, with a little faster movement, are you able to maintain your balance side to side? Weight shift left, weight shift right. And I'm trying to do it. Here we go. Out, out, in. Weight shift left, weight shift right, and bring it back to center. Out and in, out and in. All right, back to just a march, like that. Same thing, 4 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop, back, 2, 3, 4, and down. What this is really about is agility, being able to move side to side. You've got to get up on the balls of the feet if you really want to, or you really have to move quickly. You can't do it if the foot is flat on the floor. It's going to drag. You got to get up, and back. And then if you want, you can see if you can stay up on the balls of the feet and just lateral movements. They don't have to be fast. Just keep the balls of the feet up, heels up off the floor. So it can be really slow, really short, but just get that agility in there. Feel how hard your quads are working for this one. Back and back and back and back. All right, check that out. My legs are tired. My legs are tired from this. All right, so this time we're going to just go side to side, down and up, down and up. Take the shoulders, roll them, reach across, and come back in. Again, out and in, out and in, out and back. Reach and bring it back. Try to get that solid stance before you move again. Again, chair may be necessary. That's fine. Toe on the floor. That's another way to do it. You're working towards, the most important thing is you're teaching the brain what it's like to go sideways and bring it back again, or bring you back again. It's got to know what to do. And down, up, whoa, push too hard. Stay low, in a crouch, and over. One more time each side. Reach, and in, reach, and back. Arm out to the side, feet side by side. Sides of the feet touching. In here, one arm up, bring the other arm up. Let's go there. And then one down. So again, up and down. Knees have a little bend in them. You feel good. You're nice and stable there with those two legs. Although this is a hard move, even just this, is that having the feet together, that is a limited base. You're not out here. And if you've been out here for a long time, bringing the feet in here narrow is a real challenge. Reach out to the side and back. Reach out and back. A little more challenge. Don't use that other arm for balance. For ballast on the other side, reach and bring it in. Out and in, out and back. Shift, out, ooh, and back. And that's where you go next. Can you pick one foot up? It's barely coming off the floor, barely. And back. Weight shift out, narrow base, having to go to one leg and bring it back again. And as you do this a few times, you're going to be able to go a little deeper into it. Get that foot up just a little bit higher, start bending the knee. Keep the feet side by side. That's really important. And up and out, in, up and out, and in, and back. Fun one. Knee up across and back. So when you're doing this, knee comes right straight up, foot comes out to the side, and back down. Again, don't go fast. Where the weight's just going that way, you just take it back and put the leg down. Up, hold, in, and down. What we're doing is we're bringing the leg up over the other one, crossing, and bringing it back. Getting used to the fact that if you stumble, if you fall, if you get pushed to a direction and you have to cross legs, they don't catch on each other. That's one of those things that I hear a lot is, what were we doing? Oh, up and in, down, up, and in. I hear a lot about when people fall. I don't know, you just fell. It's like, when's the last time you fell? Like 50 years ago? There's something going on. Up and back, up and back. Reach that heel across, bring it in, out and in, out and in. Not an easy one, arms out to the sides. Turning the shoulders, rotating the shoulders only as you bring the foot up and tap and bring it down. If you can, rotate the shoulders and come back. Otherwise, for now, reach across and come back down, across and down. Get that back arm, that arm that's going to the back. Get it moving. Don't just reach across with one arm. Rotate. Get used to rotating on a single leg. It's hard. You can, again, tap down and back up. You don't have to touch anything. just bring that heel up and rotate the shoulders at the same time. If you can, that's when you start working toward a hip hinge, coming down toward that foot and back, out, 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 and back. All right. Hands here. No rest, no rest, no rest. Shoulders back, chest out. Start out with just leg up, coming over like we did before, bring it back. Up and out and back. We have this shoulder blades back, chest out, so that we have that form, that stationary body in neutral over the single leg. Up, tap, bring it back and down, other side. Up, tap, bring it back and step. It doesn't have to be a wide step. It can be very narrow. And just make sure the chin stays up, foot over the top, bring it down, other side, tap, and back, taking your time. Make yourself cross that leg while you're standing, up and over while you're standing on that single leg. Whoa, and back, last one, down and over, arms down, get a drink of water. We got one set left, one set. We're going to do demo only. Let's go into tandem. As close as you can get to tandem. Use the chair if you need it on this one. Tandem is really hard for a lot of people. Make sure the knee or the heel and the toe don't touch. Both knees are bent. Don't lock them out. Don't lock out that back knee to hold you in place. Keep them both bent. And then see if you can heel toe. If not, remember it's bringing the foot, the toe up next to the heel of the other foot. You still have a limited base, but you're coming around, adjusting to it, modifying if you need it. There are people who absolutely cannot do tandem stances. Absolutely can't. All right. From here, holding onto the chair, foot up and forward, looking right straight out in front of you. Up and back. Stay with this foot. Get the hand off the chair if you can, or just one finger. Find your balance on the 2 feet, and then up, pick it up, and come around. Back. So stationary leg doing all the work as you pick that other foot up. Is my left foot and over. Up and back. Having problems with this one, but that's why we do them. That is exactly why we do them. And I haven't done this in quite a while. Up and back. Up and back. Other side, same thing. Yep. We're going to take single leg back, up and around, hold, and bring it back. It's terrible how much easier this is with my right leg. And back, up, and around, up, and forward. So what you're getting used to here is a limited base. So anytime that your feet do come together, you're able to move. You're not stuck trying to shuffle feet. You're able to pick one up, bring it around, and step forward and get some motion going, get some movement going. Safe movement. And back, up, around. It also strengthens the legs a lot. And back again. Single leg or tandem stance first. Lean back and lean forward. So we do the rocking horse all the time, but we don't normally do it from a tandem stance. It's a completely different feeling when you're there. And this is that one we talk about a lot, that it's if you're in church, if you're in a theater where you have to walk down in an aisle to get to your seat or in a row to get to your seat. You're usually in here. Remember, you're always looking forward, not down. Back and up and foot up. If you can, just try foot down to forward, down and back, forward and back. Switch it around again. Same thing. We're going to start out with that rocking on the ball of the foot, on the heel, ball of the foot, on the heel. When you're ready, if it works for you, start out with your hand on the chair, bring the foot up. Just get used to that feeling first. And up. And then start to hover the hand or just use one fingertip on the chair, back, and up. So we're getting some of the hardest parts of dynamic balance right here. Up and back. Bring it back. Figure eights. So keeping your head up, chin up, eyes looking right in front. Do a figure eight. Don't look down when you do it. And back. And right straight up front. Neck never moves. You're just looking right out in front of you. Whichever way the torso is turned, so are you. So is your head. And other way, same thing. Step. So what we're doing here is rotation. When you have to turn around, the brain doesn't always keep up with you as you're going around. So you want to take your time starting to train it to do that the brain can handle you making a quick turn. But you start slow, and then you start picking it up a little bit. And you'll notice that you start to get a little more dizzy as you do it, as you keep that head forward. The problem is if you turn your head when you're in a rotation, you're starting to throw all your body weight that direction. So you want to stay over that base of support. That is always the most important thing for stability. You want to be over two legs if you can, and if it's just one leg, you want to make sure that you're right over the top of it. Okay, unwind backward. So step, take your time with this one. Around, chair right here if you need it, and back, coming in, and back around. So you don't have to go into a tandem stance on this. Feet can be side by side. Doesn't matter how wide they are. And around. Other direction, same thing. That way. Take it around. Come in. Backing out. Backing in. One more time. Backward walking is difficult only because we quit doing it. If we didn't quit doing it, we wouldn't have a problem. That's like the woman who's 92 who did roofing. She did roofing her entire life. She had no problem with a pitch on a roof. She never had a fear of falling whatsoever, being up there, throwing shingles, weight, momentum, everything when she'd move, hammers going. She was always comfortable with that working because her brain knew what to do. She knew what to do because she never stopped doing it. All right, and take arms out to the side, roll the shoulders back, palms away. Deep breath in, exhale, bring the arms up overhead. So today's class was one of the tougher balance days, even for dynamic balance. We do a lot of rocking horse and things like that, but we don't get as advanced as we did today. Up and over, especially the backward figure eight. That's a tough one. And bring him back down again. Foot up, toe up, knee bent, hip hinge, calf muscles. Feel the stretch in that lower leg below the knee to the heel. And then drop the foot down, going into a forward hip hinge over that front leg, feeling the hamstring stretch in the back of the upper leg. Stay down there. And back up, other side. Stepping out, toe up first. Knee bent as much as you need it to be. That was good. Sorry, now I'm confused. Calf muscles only. And the adjustment really comes in the knee and how much you lean into it. And you just got to kind of move around until you find just the calf muscles, not getting the hamstrings too. And then drop the foot down, butt back, and lean into it. It's got to be a hip hinge though. You can't roll the shoulders down. You can get a stretch that way, but it's really hard on the muscles, which you get that stress in there of having them stretched out that far. Push back up, step back up, hang on to the chair, hold on to your chairs, cross feet. Left over right is what I have. Knees have a little bend in them, like that. And you're just going to make sure the shoulders stay back and lean into this. Hip hinge in, use the chair as much as you need it. You can be behind the chair on this one if you need to be. Where you can make your adjustment is in that back leg. If you're not feeling the stretch on the outside of the back leg, you need to get those feet a little wider apart. But that may not be an issue. That's fine. But it goes right straight back and you come down. Hamstring stretch, IT band stretch, piriformis in this one. Push back up to the chair, bring it up. Other side, same thing. Cross the legs. Feet apart as much as you need to put them apart. And hip hinge, going down. If you're not feeling it, the other thing you can do is push the butt back farther. So hang on to the chair. Keep the shoulders up and just let the butt go back. Keeping the knees right where they are. And push up through. That is such a good stretch. Such a good stretch. Step all the way away. And right here. Drop down. Looking right straight down at the floor. Don't let your chin come to your chest. Don't let the head go below the heart. And push up. And step back in. Cross over. And out. Again, if you need to use the chair, use it. What you're trying to do is stretch outside of the hip as you reach across this way and out, opposite hip, across, and out. Nice and light moves. So you really use that chair as much as you need it when you do this. You're not trying to strengthen anything here. And back. Just that lateral leg swing. One thing you can do, if you got the chair, you can just go across like this too. Over and back. That's what we're actually looking for. Just do it this way because it's a little safer for a lot of people, or if they don't have a chair, definitely have to do that wide stance. Out and back, out and back, forward and back. Keep the torso upright. Legs go through the range of motion, front to back, and then out to the side. Pick it up, roll it around, and bring it back. Again, up and around. Keep the torso upright as you do that. Just getting lots of movement right there. Lots of flexibility into that hip joint. Other side, same thing, starting front to back. Out and in. Out and back in. Back, out, and then start swinging. You are swinging. And around, back the other way. Lots of movement. As big as you can get without leaning sideways. So you don't want to be doing this to try to get the leg up higher. You stay over that stationary leg. What you want is the movement in the hip. All right. Go ahead, sit down. Sit on down. Feet apart. Wide stance. Hands on the thighs. Hip hinge first. Straight down the middle. Keeping the spine straight, no deeper than looking parallel down at the floor. You don't want to go any deeper than that. It's a good enough stretch. If you aren't feeling it, walk the feet apart more instead of trying to go down lower. Use your hands to make sure that the knees don't come in, cave in. You want them over the ankles when you do this, and then push yourself back up. Use the hands. All right. One more time down. This time you're going to let the hands fall to the floor and come down with them. Making sure, again, you don't let the chin fall to the chest at all. At all. And then shoulder blades back. Push on the thighs. Bring yourself up. And there you are. Roll the shoulders, hand underneath. Bring it out. Rotate. Go both directions with it. Again, we're getting stretch through the inner thigh, through those groin muscles. And we are also getting that rotation within the hip joint because they lock up. And down, other side. Let the hand do all the work. Make sure the shoulder blades stay back with this. Don't let yourself lean in. You can even bring that chest back just a little bit to make sure that you stay in neutral. Don't let the hips, the sits bones move at all when you do this. Upper body is totally stationary. Around, around, and back down. Heels, walk them out. And back in. Really important because we did a lot with the ankles, a lot with the ankles. And we want to get those muscles stretched out. Don't leave them contracted. Let them cool off like this, clear out, in and out. One last time, bring it in and stop right there. Grab onto the back of the foot and just rotate it now. Or back of the thigh and rotate the foot. Other direction, up and around. And down, other side, up, rotate, rotate back. And let that go down. All right, hands underneath, let them just drop on the sides. If you can, underneath the thighs, collapse on top of the thighs, and shoulder blades back, arms up, deep breath in through the nose. Push out through the stomach, and exhale. One more time. Nice job, guys. This was a tough class. This was a very tough class. Those dynamic balance moves were hard. And back down again. You're good. Thank you for staying with it. I appreciate it. And I will see you on Wednesday.